Hey guys, it's Marty Smith, FullTiltPokerReport.com. Today I'm at a six-seated $10 sit and go on Full Tilt Poker, and I'm using Holdem Indicator. It's a great new poker calculator. If you are interested in what you see here in that product, please go to my other site, PokerCalculatorReport.com. There's a free offer for that product there. Here's the hand. There's a couple of hands that I want to analyze, and one of them, and both of them involve this player right here who had recently made a poor call. In this hand, and basically lost about 2,000 a 2,000 chip pot by making a weak call on the river. I got as much out of it as I think I could have, and I soon find myself again in another hand with him, and here it is. I have ace queen at the cutoff. He's on the button. I raised to 210 chips, and he decides to call. Everyone else folds, and I get a flop that's not exactly great for me, but as well, I don't think I'm behind him. So the only problem is that there's a king on the flop. There's also two clubs, and this is kind of scary for me, but because he's a shorter stack and my win odds in Hold'em indicator say I'm about 1.4 to win, I decide to bet out just to see what he does. And because I think he is tilting from the last hand, I don't think he's ahead of me, but I'm not exactly sure. He does re-raise me. So now there's 1,660 in the pot. It's another 670 to call. And because there is a bet to me, my pot odds now read 2.5 to 1, which is still a great call. What even makes it more mathematically imperative that I do call is that the win odds are 1.5, 1.4 to 1. Now, when I'm deciding to call here, I also have to keep in account if I lose, and I could be likely to lose here, but I want to know where I'm going to be sitting after a loss in this hand, which is going to leave me at about 1,100 in chips. Good thing about this situation is that the blinds are still only 30 and 60. These six-seeded tournaments tend to be quite a bit more aggressive, so I still have the opportunity to look at about 30, 35, maybe even 40 hands before I have to get really crazy. And based on the competition that I've seen here, I still think that I have a good opportunity to win. Now, because he called me, I think that he might have an ace. He's pretty much saying here that he has ace king, but at the same time, because he was on tilt before, I would have expected him to re-raise me all in pre-flop, where I might have folded that hand to that re-raise. Anyway, he's representing a king. I don't think he has one. He could have ace 8, which is a problem for me because then that leaves me 3 queens for an out or a backdoor straight draw. And he could be on a club draw, which is what I'm hoping. Or I'm hoping he's on a weaker ace and just making a play here. So I actually decide to call with all of these factors in play here. And he shows ace 10. Nothing improves for him. I'm glad he didn't have the ace 8 because I would have been dead here. Now, the situation is completely turned around. I go on to win this tournament just by virtue of that hand and making a good call there. But I, I also do not think that I would have lost it otherwise. As I said, I did have 1,100 I would have had 1,100 chips left. Now I'm in a great position, and like I said, I go on to win this tournament. Part of that analysis here is comparing your win odds and your pot odds. These are really great tools in Hold'em Indicator, as are the opponent's stats, and I was keeping track of him, and I had to check at that before I made my move as well. Anyhow, guys, this is Marty Smith, FullTiltPokerReport.com. If you are interested in the Hold'em calculator, please go to PokerCalculatorReport.com, and there's a free offer there. Guys, have a great day at the tables. Ciao.